In a world full of Dungeons and Dragons content, Jamazing presents a new way of playing the classic tabletop game. Welcome to DM Roulette, a game where the players rotate who the Dungeon Master will be each month. No need to sift through countless episodes to figure out what's going on here. Each adventure will begin and end in 3 parts. And don't you worry, the beloved cast of characters will stay consistent from adventure to adventure, unless they die. So, without further ado, let's start the next episode of DM Roulette.
Alright. Hi everyone, and welcome back to our DM Roulette game. For this second week of my sessions, we are taking our adventurers who have just entered a cave of who they thought were bandits. They're here because Mark of the Laborers Lot hired them to rescue his lovely wife, Cece Citron. But when they arrived, the lovely Cece seems to have made friends with these bandits, and it seems that they may in fact not be kidnappers as they initially appeared. So everyone has entered the caves. We're all sitting down around the fire with a handful of kind of scruffy looking, dirty humanoids, and Cece herself. So, she's welcomed you all in. She says, "Well, how, y'all? I think you might be able to help me. You see, all these little darlings here need a little bit of assistance. You look like some adventuring types. Can you help me out?"
Oh, well, we're already on a quest.
Well, excellent.
We're helping your husband right now. Do you think there's perhaps a conflict of interest?
Well, if you were sent by Mark, then surely you'll help me.
Minos is gonna look around to the rest of the group. He looks very uncertain as to what to do.
Give us a bit more information before we agree to do something, just out of curiosity.
Well, if you showed up here, you probably got my note. Is that right?
Oh yeah, we did get a note. Yeah, we did.
Are you talking about the ransom note? The one that you gave to Mark?
Yeah. So you've brought the money then.
No, we didn't bring
Well,
any
yeah,
money.
of course we did. We just left it somewhere safe. We needed to make sure that you were okay first.
Of course I'm alright. I'm surrounded by some friends here that I met. Kenneth, darling, why don't you tell these young boys and girls, and I'm not sure what you are, but you look perfectly nice, just what's happening. So one of the villagers will speak up and he'll say, "Well, you see, we're all actually farmers. We're not bandits at all, but we're really hoping that you have the money that was asked for. Our farm's been destroyed, you see, and we need some help rebuilding it."
What happened? Why is your farm destroyed?
A dragon showed up.
Oh, a dragon.
Yeah.
I don't speak dragon.
Well, neither do we, but it spoke enough common. It called itself the Mistress of Undeath, and then it started rampaging around our farm.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
Oh, this makes sense with the snake now.
We didn't think so either, so we ran away. But, we can't obviously just go back to a farm that's got a dragon in it. We need something to start over with, and lovely Cece here said that she'd help us out.
What's going to stop the dragon from coming back?
Well, what a brilliant young man you are. In fact, if you're telling me that you didn't bring the money, then maybe we could work out some other kind of arrangement. After all, if we can go get back these young villagers' farm, then they won't need the money to start a new one.
Match husband's offer, we consider your deal. Otherwise, we kill everyone.
Huh? Don't kill everyone.
Cece, why don't you just ask your husband for the money instead of having to, I don't know, involve adventurers in your little
Project.
project. That's what Peter said, project.
Well, I love Mark very much, but I know my husband. He doesn't just give money away. He would have happily offered these farmers employment at the laborers' lot, but they're farmers, and good ones, too. They're not tailors.
Not
In
that good.
fact,
They lost their farms.
well, exactly. I want them back on their farms. They do a great job, and they make the best coffee around.
Doesn't this seem like an issue that the mayor may want to address, given that members of his community are suffering and struggling?
I would have thought so, but honestly, the mayor's been so busy these past weeks that I figured I'd just skip right ahead and have Mark do it. He's got the money, and I assume he's paying you with something, so here you are.
So you've seen the mayor recently?
Well, no, I haven't. He's been holed up in his tower the last I checked.
You must be exhausted, Cece, because these leaps in judgment, woof. Jesus.
I know my husband, and I know how to get things done around him, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Oh, he's into that, eh?
I do not understand, but husband make offer 10,000 gold. You beat offer, or we kill everyone. They are
Well-
weak farmers who flee from dragon. I am confident in our chances.
Oh, we weren't offered 10,000 gold, Gunnar. I'm pretty sure we were just offered a pair of pants. Could you maybe offer us 2 pairs of pants, nice CC?
Well, did he just offer you regular pants? That doesn't sound like much of a reward for all of y'all.
Well, I'm gonna
Some-
get some fancy pants, but I think every other people are gonna get some pretty magical stuff. That's what I heard.
Something about enchanted
Oh.
leggings.
The top of the line enchanted leggings. Yeah, that would do for all of y'all. Well, if he offered you that, what, to bring me back?
Yeah.
Or your body if did.
That doesn't sound like Mark.
We are
He'd
in
want you to
process
keep
of
tabs on me, right? Well, I'd be perfectly happy to go back with y'all, and I'll gladly make sure Mark gives you your reward if you only help these young folks take back their farm.
counter offer. We take you anyway.
Oh,
I don't think you'd have a good time with Mark if I showed up kicking and screaming.
You would
That is
not-
a very valid point, Gunnar.
Look, you're a strong Goliath. I'm sure you'll have no problem with whatever's at that farm over there.
No, I have no problem with that, but I also have no problem with weak farmers who flee from a lizard.
Kenneth, Marjorie, are you just gonna take that from this brute?
Yes, because they are cowards who lose farm to lizard.
Well, of course we did. We're just farmers, and it was a dragon.
I'm very
you're
interested in
adventurous.
meeting a dragon.
Are you Minos? Are you sure?
Yeah, that
Okay,
sounds very,
that's
very
how men
adventure-like,
drink.
and we are adventurers. We are mighty heroes.
Need I remind you of the undead snake slithering around, your favorite
I hate
animals?
snake.
Yeah, Gunnar will be there to take care of it again, I think.
Anybody else gonna say anything here? Let these two do the negotiations. what's going on?
This doesn't really sound like something we should be getting in the middle of. This sounds like a lover's quarrel.
So the
That
farmers
just
will
sounds like
speak
the
up and they'll
opposite
say,
of that.
Yeah, no, this is our farm is missing. We saw Cece in the woods, and she agreed to help us out, and we're ever so grateful. But what we actually want is our farm. We have all of our coffee plantation that we've honed for generations. We have a super special technique that gets the best coffee. And
Well, I mean, there's two
farms
separate
work
things
here.
going on.
there's a little blonde farmer, and she's all sad. She's like, and I
Aw.
left all my cats at the farm. I hope they're okay.
No, dragon definitely eat cats. Cats dead. No,
Oh no,
no,
there's
no.
no kitties.
Where are your farms?
Well, it's just a little ways away. You have to cross over the river, but it's a little bit north of town. I'm sure you could get there before it gets too dark. And I guess if you're thinking of helping us, we can probably pitch in. We salvaged a few magic potions that people have traded us on their travels. Adventurers always seem to like magic stuff, and they've just been sitting around here. So if you need those and you'll go get the farm for us, we can chip in.
Cece, can we take just a minute to discuss amongst ourselves, just to
Of
come to an
course.
agreement?
Please be my guest.
Oh, what a peach.
As an aside, before we discuss, is Cece wearing magical leggings?
She is not at the moment.
Okay.
Is she not wearing any leggings at all?
No, she's got nice leggings. They're just not the magic ones.
We're planning her own
Please
kidnapping.
wait
She
inside
really.
cave as we discuss.
Okay, so everyone, what are your thoughts on what might be the best plan of action here?
Kill farmers, take woman, get money.
That's one option.
It seems pretty straightforward. We have a job to do. We gotta bring Cece back, and to bring Cece back, we gotta take on a dragon.
Well, it sounds like they've given us two options where we either bring her back and maybe get attacked by a dragon, or we go to their farms and take on a dragon, potentially.
Or kill farmer, take woman, complete a job, get reward. No dragon.
Clearly, none of you have had the appropriate workplace harassment training, but it's inappropriate for us to kidnap and attempt to bring her back against her will. We can have this training later, but for now you have to take my word for it.
She started blackmail fraud scheme.
Look,
Yeah.
we
I
are.
know. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Beatrice. That's very kind. I'm just saying, we are adventurers and we like to complete quests, and this is another quest. So if we complete this quest and going to the farms, we'll have completed 2 quests, and that's one more than if we only complete 1 quest by bringing her back now. So that is my logic. Thank you for listening.
What is reward for second quest? Very risky, fight dragon.
More magic items.
I do like the sound of that. I don't have enough, really.
Which magic items?
The potions.
Potions, not items. Drink, gone.
Minos will pop his head out of the huddle where the farmers are probably only like 5 feet next to them. Is there a more permanent reward for this second quest?
Well, we're just poor farmers. Again, those potions are kind of the only things of value we managed to salvage. That's why we needed the money to start a new farm. We saw the dragon start some kind of pile. It was kind of hoarding all of our stuff. It seemed like it was settling in. I guess
Okay, well then no
later.
new items, Gunnar, sorry.
Perhaps we negotiate with the dragon. In return for items, we kill farmers. 2 birds, 1 stone. Kill farmers.
Oh, that's 2 quests, I agree.
He's both dwarf man and dragon. I would like
rather you not kill us.
alone outside.
No, thank you.
We won't be
Good in
voting on
here.
that. Do not worry. I don't think the rest of us support this plan.
I'm on board with this
I would
plan.
like to speak to one
As long as Gunnar walks first.
alone, and then next farmer after that.
No, we're all good here in the caves. Let us
Please
know what
form
you
a
decide.
line of farmers.
Well,
Oh,
we
it
need the
looks like
farmers
we're
to
going,
guide us.
Rocket, do you have anything to say?
Yes, darling. I was wondering, you said that you were coffee farmers.
Oh yeah, you'll never believe how delicious our coffee is. It's that secret ingredient.
Ah, yes, the secret ingredient, darling. Yes, of course, of course. So I was wondering, perhaps we could have coffee as a reward?
I'm sure there'd be some left over back at the farm. If you find any there, you're free to take it. Quite honestly.
Perfect.
Correct. We free to take anything on farm once we get there.
We'd rather you leave the farm equipment. We're gonna try to keep on farming after this, but honestly, if you can get rid of that dragon, we're good.
Okay.
There's not a lot of farmable land in the jungle, you may have noticed.
I think we can get rid of the dragon. Don't you think, group?
I think so.
It seems like the best alternative to killing everybody here. So, yeah, I agree.
I think we're all a little bit. I think we're all on board with this, but I think we're all equally upset with the fact that you've been very dishonest with your husband.
Oh, you let me handle Bach.
I'm
Don't you
very
worry.
concerned
You'll
for
get your
relationship.
reward from him.
I know something about relationships with lies in them, and I can tell you it doesn't add up. You can do better than this. Be better
honey,
than this. Be
it
best.
sounds like you might have your own problems to deal with.
I've dealt with them, and I'm trying to save you from making the same mistakes.
Maybe you should just sit down and let me handle my own husband.
Oh,
Come on, have a seat.
In public? Okay.
Okay, so we're going to the dragon.
I think so, yep.
Is he still? Are they sure that he's still? Are you guys sure that he's still at the farm?
Well, the dragon attacked about a week ago, and we had just enough time to run away. It came with a bunch of zombies and started just spewing acid breath all over everything. But as we ran, Margarine, you saw the dragon start to kind of hole up, right? Yeah, I saw it. It was piling everything up in the center of the farm. I didn't see it get at the cats, but I think they probably escaped into the jungle. But it was making some kind of horde. I think that's where they sleep, right?
Cats definitely eaten by snakes in jungle. Did you make list of items piled by dragon?
Everything. The farm equipment, bits of wall, anything made of metal and shiny. I didn't really see a whole lot, but that's where you'll find anything of value, I'm sure. Dragons love gathering up that kind of stuff.
That's what I heard as well. Okay, we should get going on this dragon problem.
What were those magical potions that you had?
Yeah, thank you so much for agreeing to do this. Here, before you go, and they will press 3 potions into your hands.
Ah. Oh.
Health potions?
One health potion, 1 potion of comprehension, and a potion of climbing. Actually, this should be in the loot room. Here, I'll put it in the loot channel.
Does anyone know what the potion of comprehension is? Oh, wait, look at that.
Yeah.
Dang, my Discord window doesn't show it exactly, but that's okay.
Okay.
So,
Do anyone have any other questions?
I'm just going to read this out for anybody who might be listening rather than watching. Potion of Comprehension. When you drink this potion, you gain the effect of Comprehend Languages spell for 1 hour, which I guess lets you comprehend languages. Potion of Climbing. When you drink this potion, you get a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for 1 hour. Cool.
See that we're outsourcing my skills now, but okay, that's cool. Whatever.
Your skill is climbing?
Sometimes
No.
you're busy or asleep.
No, I'm not physically gifted.
Art imitating life.
So, I guess we're heading out.
Yeah, so the farmers will send one of their own. So Kenneth the farmer will go with you to kind of guide you back to the farm. He's not really keen on the idea of fighting the dragon himself, but he wants to make sure you guys get there and know what's going on. So he will start guiding you off through the jungle if you're ready to go.
Does
I
everybody...
request minutes reflect objection to this mission.
I missed what you said. Sorry, Gunnar.
Request that minutes of group reflect Gunnar's objection to mission.
Objection
you guys have
noted.
minutes? You're so professional. Oh, I feel so good about getting my farm back. This is
Kenneth, I
wonderful.
would like to speak to you for a second behind this tree.
I'm right here. We can talk here in front of everyone that has my best interests at heart, right? Don't kill Kenneth.
Don't kill Kenneth.
Is mercy killing much less painful for you if dead when dragon distracted with your body?
Okay, Gunnar, let's go before you scar these poor farmers anymore. And, how tall
So-
is Gunnar, actually? Sorry, I'm very curious about this.
Like max Goliath height? I don't know, like Cass?
So like 8 feet or something. like Cass.
Oh, I'm taller. Okay, so I'll kind of like just look down a little bit on Gunnar and like put my like hand on his shoulder as I go. Okay, well we're going to make sure that this isn't going to happen because we're going to slay that dragon.
Rocket will just like kind of appear beside Minos's head when we do that.
In order to play dragon, need distraction, need dead Kenneth.
Side note, everyone, it worries me these two lead our negotiations.
I'm just talking to whoever's talking to me.
Yes, Kenneth, stop doing that.
So as you walk through the jungle, you do notice that it remains quiet. All of the bird song and animal noises that you'd been hearing kind of as you came into town the original time and then shortly after leaving is still not there, almost kind of eerily so. And Kenneth will remark on that. He's like, it's strange. It's been like this for the last few days, but usually you hear lots of stuff in the jungle.
I'm hearing something now I wish I wasn't.
Oh, did you hear something?
Oh,
Are there
Gunnar, did you
somewhere?
hear something?
Maybe it's the cats. Maybe the cats have made it.
Oh, I'm scared.
Don't worry, you will see cats soon enough, Kenneth.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
we're
nice,
almost we're on the way there. We're approaching the river now, so we'll cross over at the bridge that we've built, and then everything should be fine. We'll be pretty close to the farm at that point. So you emerge through some of the jungle back to the river that you'd seen previously, but here it has actually started to turn black.
Uh-oh.
So the width of the river is starting to swirl with inky darkness, and you look at what used to be a rope bridge. So where Kenneth was expecting something crossing the river, you see only 2 ends dangling at each end. So Kenneth is kind of surprised. He's like, well, the bridge was here a week ago, and the river certainly didn't look like that.
Kenneth, you can do
be a little
nothing
careful.
Right. Throw self from bridge.
Well, I didn't break the bridge.
Investigation. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sure. Investigation is good.
Sorry, this water is black currently?
It is black.
Oh, okay.
So it is much darker than you'd seen it before,
Mm.
and in fact, kind of eerily so.
We should swim.
I'm just trying to determine if this bridge looks like it was cut down intentionally or worn away.
Absolutely. So you're having a hard time telling. It's a bridge. It's clearly broken. And Kenneth will tell you that it's been broken recently, but yeah, not immediately obvious what might have torn it down.
Is there any kind of like metallic tang in the air by any chance?
You sense necrotic energy.
Okay.
As a necromancer.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that water, folks.
If you want a little bit more information, you could do an Arcana check or
I
a
most
religion
certainly
check.
can.
I feel like you're having a stroke, Elias. I taste
Oh.
Called it!
So this isn't anything in particular that you recognized before, but clearly some kind of necromantic magic is afoot.
Mhm.
And the water has been poisoned somehow.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that water, anybody. It seems pretty sus.
What was first clue? Blackness of water normally blue?
My refined skills. But
Why it gotta be black?
Stand with Kenneth in failure pile.
oh my god. I do have an idea. So this dragon is an undead. What was her title you gave us?
Mistress
said-
of the Undeath.
Yes.
That's what she said.
I'm wondering if she's watching our every move, if she has some kind of undead surveillance camera going on right now.
Attention, dragon. I am willing to kill any and all people you see right now in return for reward. Contact me if interested.
You may use the postal service at your earliest convenience. Our address is this forest right here. GPS coordinates, I don't know.
The jungle remains eerily silent, but you hear the rushing of water, or I suppose the gurgling of water.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can see any wildlife?
Yeah, go ahead. So you see no wildlife hidden in the bushes, etc. There are a few dead fish floating down the river.
Oh.
So belly up, just kind of bobbing along.
Elias, are we not allowed to touch the water or not allowed to drink the water?
I wouldn't do either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Young man, drink water. I wish to see what happens.
Minos is gonna grab just some dried grass or whatever that's around, just like a clump of it, and toss it in the water to see if it's gonna have like a sizzle or something.
Yes, so the grass will curl up and wilt slowly, not immediately.
Okay, well, it looks like it's not an immediate death. It's just going to be a long and excruciating one. Yeah, that's okay.
How wide across is this?
The river is fairly wide here. It's wide and deep. It's about 45 feet across. So it'd be 3 rounds of swimming.
My clothesline is not.
If you could swim with the current.
The bridge is completely unusable, right? Or is it like there's 10...
So there's still posts at both sides, but what was left of the like ropes that spanned it are kind of dangling in the water, and they've since sizzled away.
Don't we have ropes? Didn't someone have ropes and a claw or something? What are you strong folk?
Yes, darling, right here.
Yes, that's who I was speaking to.
Is there any like tree canopies that go like across the river above us?
Not that stretch all the way across.
Okay.
If you go up a ways, there'll be some branches kind of reaching a little ways across, fairly high up.
Is there no other way across, Kenneth?
Not anywhere near here. Usually this bridge is served pretty well for everyone. It's high enough that it's not touched by any flooding, and none of the animals that we usually get would take it down.
Thank you for useless information, Kenneth. Suggestion. We kill Kenneth, float rocket across Kenneth's body to other side.
Then how do the rest of us make it?
Rocket on other side can survey, give us information. Plus, benefit, Kenneth would be dead.
We could also give Rocket a rope, and then Rocket could tie the rope on the other side.
Well, can we attach like a rope to an arrow and just like fire to the
Rocket,
other side?
You're firing arrows like crazy. You can do it. We believe in you.
Kill Kenneth.
Well, we're not going to kill Kenneth.
Gunnar, you got that in your back pocket.
You've lost me.
That's okay, big guy.
So Gunnar,
Kenneth is just going to like stand a little further away down river.
From Gunnar.
Please stand near one of us at all times who's not Gunnar.
Can I try shooting my crossbow?
Yeah.
If somebody has a rope and you've got a crossbow.
I got a crossbow. Anyone have a rope?
It's probably in an adventurer's pack, right? Isn't it kind of standard?
I would assume, if you guys have
Hempen rope
packs.
50 feet.
Yeah,
there you go.
me too. Yeah.
So I guess I just shoot it?
Roll me an attack roll.
Oh,
all right.
Crushed it.
So you managed to hit smack dab in the center of one of the posts holding the bridge up, and you feel like it's anchored pretty solidly.
Okay, so now we have one rope across.
And a live Kenneth.
We should tie the end of the rope so that Rocket can skitter across.
Wait, whoa,
Do you
darling,
think you
darling.
can climb this, Rocket?
darlings.
Do we have perhaps a cute little basket that we can put, and then we can put Rocket in the basket, and then we can toss the basket down the rope?
I can throw little creature to rope. No problem.
Darlings, you make me blush with such belief in me. Oh, thank you so much, but I must
Believe
decline.
in self. I'm very strong.
Kindly discuss.
I've gone through worse in my deliveries. I'll go across the rope.
Okay.
Minos is gonna tug on the rope just to make sure that like we're feeling it's pretty solidly tied on the other side over there.
It feels pretty solid with you tugging on it. You are you're pretty confident that it will even hold up you or Gunnar.
Oh.
wow.
Assuming that you've kind of secured it tightly. It's going to be a little kind of wobbly, but
Peter.
you could probably all use the rope to cross.
Peter, why don't I go first? Because I'm probably a little bit lighter. And I'll make sure that it's secured. I don't wear heavy armor. I've just got my small bag with me.
Sure, if you're that set on it.
I mean, I'd hate for you to fall into the dirty water. I mean, your uniform is so well pressed.
It is, thank you.
You do have a very good-looking uniform, Peter.
It sounds like
I'm
he's
waiting for you guys to notice.
Okay, so
Mr. Joke Tim.
Okay, so with a single rope across, you can kind of climb your way along as you wish. Do an acrobatics check to avoid getting splashed by churning water as it's kind of roiling around below you.
and while she's climbing, she has clothes pegs for a reason you guys don't know yet. And she's going to use them to kind of help just make sure she's securing as she's walking.
With clothespins?
Yes.
What are they made of?
How big are they?
Very good. Hold on. So I'm checking.
An acrobatics check.
This is going to go well.
Oh.
All right, so you are dangling on a single rope above oily water, and some of it will kind of rise up and splash at you as you cross. But you don't fall in or anything like that. You've got a nice secure rope. So you'll take 7 necrotic damage as a actually fairly large wave gets up at you.
Ouch, yeah. I'm glad that it's more water than just a couple splashes did 7 points of necrotic damage.
Cool.
But
cool.
that because of the rope, you don't spend the entire time in the water or anything like that, and that's enough to get you across.
Oh, Beatrice, are you okay over there?
Not okay. Not great. As
What does it look
the only
like?
person who heals people in this party, I'm not great.
But that's good,
Peter
'cause
can
now you
too.
can heal yourself,
I also
Beatrice.
heal people. I have just opted not to.
I can also heal myself, quote unquote.
Okay.
I can also heal people, but I have also opted not to.
I can also heal people.
Okay, this is great. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate this.
Now that Beatrice is on the other side of the river, we all tell her that, in fact, we all can heal.
Beatrice, darling, come back. We'll heal you.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
tie it. I'm gonna tie it around a tree
Oh, nice.
higher, so
Ooh.
it's even harder to get waves of necrotic filth
Sure.
water.
So you're taking some of the slack in the line. You're finding a tree. Do a survival check. See if you went to scout camp and can do your knots right.
I'm not the first one climbing across.
Boss!
Ooh.
All right. You're very confident. You found a nice sturdy tree. You had lots of extra line in the rope, and you can hitch it up. You're quite a bit higher than you had the rope earlier. So everyone else, you will have advantage on your checks as you're
Oh,
crossing.
nice.
I'll go next.
You got this, everyone. Don't hurt yourself.
Who's taking the potion
Okay,
If you
Rocket.
do, then at least heal yourself.
This is what I want you to do. I want you to grab a hold of it and you go hand over hand, and you just keep doing it. You don't want to look down, okay, Rocket? I promise you, you're gonna be fine. You just don't look down. You never look down, Rocket.
Yes, of course,
So I am casting guidance on Rocket, which means he gets to add she or Kaz gets to add a D4 to this roll.
Sick. So you want me to do an athletics check? Or
Acrobatics.
acrobatic? Okay.
And you have advantage.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm nervous that this is what it's going to be like when it gets to my turn.
Oh, sweet. I didn't need your D4, but
No.
I appreciate it.
You're good. That is a solid climb across. So you easily just hand over hand yourself across the rope.
It's because it's up higher, and I'm, a pretty large person, so that really helped me get my legs up a little higher,
Oh my guidance, Rocket, you're welcome.
Darling, what was that? I couldn't heal you over here.
Okay, I'm coming. Not wanting to be far from Rocket, Minos gets on the rope.
All right, go for it.
Is it gonna
The
sag
rope-
into the water? Is
The
that
rope
not a
sags and
possibility?
sways. You're lucky it got tied up higher.
While this is going on, once he's done his roll, B is going to start looking around, just making sure we're not attracting attention.
You can do a perception check if you wish, but it remains quiet as far as you can
I
tell.
will not be. I'll be watching Minus very closely.
Yeah, so Minos, you're also fine. You make it across. Again, the extra secure rope is pretty solid. Peaches, you're pretty confident you don't see anything.
As Minus gets closer, Rocket's gonna like reach over the river, but like grab my hand.
The whole time that I'm going, don't look down, don't look down, don't look down. Okay, so we're gonna find another solution on how to get back, right? Mino says when he lands on the other side and scoops Rocket back onto his shoulder.
Yes, darling, of course. I'm not going back that way again.
That was terrifying.
Okay, I don't want to leave Kenneth here with Gunnar, so I'm going to motion Kenneth toward the rope. I'm like, Kenneth, you're up.
It's like a logic puzzle.
Well,
Can't be with the wolf.
I thought that I might just head back from here. Now that you're across the river, you just head straight that way. You'll see it in no time.
Okay, Kenneth, don't get cold on me now. Let's go. Across the river, bud. Across the river. You just saw a Minotaur do it. You're losing points here.
you can do it, Kenneth. Go,
No,
Kenneth.
Really, you don't need me anymore. You're really close. You can do a
Line
diplomacy
before
check, I guess, but he does not like the idea of crossing this rope. He is a farmer, not a climber.
I'm a mother, not a climber. Do it.
I'm a mother.
Oh, my spelling. Got it.
Beatrice, how many kids do you have?
All right, I
She gets-
guess if
she
you
gets
really
very
need
quiet.
me, I can try.
Oh my god, if Kenneth falls into this water.
Gunnar might get what he wants.
So
no
Kenneth has rolled a crit
issue.
and
No
easily
issue.
skitters across. Wow, that was fun. I really felt like I could do it.
You can
all
do
right.
anything.
We're
Well,
so proud of
we're
you,
nearly
Kenneth.
there. Come on over, the rest of you.
So Elias, Peter, and Gunnar, right?
Gunnar, go last.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Okay. You do still have advantage, so you can roll again.
Oh, advantage.
shoot, I forgot to add
Ooh, thanks to
You have a
Beatrice. That was a
solidly
good call.
secure rope at the far end.
Yeah.
Actually, I should ask, how is it secured at the near end where you started?
Much better.
With a
So, yes,
very
you-
skilled knot.
You can make it across, but who tied the knot? I've been kind of assuming people were holding it at the far end.
That's what
Yes,
I thought.
Gunnar's
until
holding
Minos
it to this
crossed.
point.
I assumed
Yeah.
that we tied it, but I guess we should have said.
I assume we tied it as well to the post on this side, I guess.
Does whoever feel like they'd be good at tying knots want to do a survival check?
Beatrice has.
Sorry,
all-
guys. I'm over here.
I feel like
Okay, I will tie it then.
All right,
Mm,
give me a survival check.
I'm gonna remind myself on how to tie knots and give myself guidance, so I'll add a d4 to this.
All right. Yeah, so it is solidly tied on both sides of the river. The last person to cross doesn't need to worry about not having an anchor. Yeah, Peter, you've made it across, no problem. There are two of you remaining on one side of the river.
climb where I throw you, Elias.
I'll go. You do not need to throw me.
I
how do
will
you do
hold rope to steady you.
Oh god. How do I do advantage again?
You write out the thing and then it's space dash ADV. believe.
Acrobatics space dash what?
ADV for advantage.
I did it.
And so easily,
Wow,
the
you
rope
rolled
is
so many
so high
credits.
above, yeah, that everyone is now having no problem at all. Gunnar, that was you.
Sorry, just saw the gif.
It's Gunnar throwing you.
Yeah. Oh, I have no illusion as to who I was in that.
No
Just
skill.
check.
Just check.
Or, I think.
Yeah, just check. Exclamation mark check. Ooh.
There you go. Gunnar, you also have no problem. You have a solid rope, and Ken is actually pretty happy. He's like, wow, maybe we could just leave that there and use it to start the next bridge.
Whose rope is it? Because that's.
We can sell it to you.
That's-
Peter, I'd like to send a letter to the town to request that they build a bridge, please.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay,
Here's
thank
some
you.
paper. You can write it.
Okay, I'm gonna write.
Don't you have
Hey,
to?
how are you, reader? I hope that this message finds you well. There's a bit of a problem. There's been a bridge, and he's gonna draw a map. But it's really just a circle and squiggly lines to what a typical map looks like, and a river is just going somewhere and pointing somewhere on the river and say, bridge broken here, can you please send someone to fix it within the next couple hours? Thank you.
Must deliver letter immediately, Peter. Please traverse rope.
Peter hops back on the rope. Have fun with the dragon, guys.
I've been given a letter. I must go. My people need me.
Okay, so hopefully that'll be fixed by the time we get back.
Yeah, the town know where the bridge is, so they won't need the map, but it's good of you to think about it. Thank you, Manos.
So
Oh,
hi
shit.
everyone.
Letter now.
Hi. Ow. Oh.
Oh,
It hurts.
oh.
So you're kind of wilted
Oh,
a
right.
little bit. The
Oh,
skin is
it
wrinkled and
hurts.
creased.
My whole left arm is black.
Oh, that doesn't look good, Beatrice.
Well, we
No,
just got a
it's-
potion,
it's-
didn't we?
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
Beatrice, I've seen this kind of issue before, and I've got plenty of creams and ointments around here, and if you don't mind, I can apply it, and you'll feel much better.
I would love that. Thank you.
Okay, so as I'm putting on various creams, I'm casting Cure Wounds.
Do the creams do anything? Or
No, they don't. Minos thinks they do, but they don't.
Placebo cream.
Darling, don't forget about the
10
tea tree.
health! There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, these creams help.
Wow, these creams are what's in these creams? It feels very earthy.
Oh, that's a family secret. I'm not allowed to tell you.
It's gonna
But
take
yes,
a little
there's
bit,
a lot of
just,
earth in it. Yes.
Just puts little bits under her eyes. So maybe that'll like.
Yeah.
May cause
We'll need
blindness. I'm
more
just kidding.
mud.
Okay, so if you're all across the river and everyone's good to go, Kenneth will lead the way off into the jungle again. Everything's still quiet, and you realize that you're heading towards essentially a mountain range. And
Oh.
the jungle will start to thin out, and you will see the farms.
As we're kind of walking along the way.
The dragon!
So, a set of terraced farms with very obviously a dragon at the top, seated atop a pile of gathered up bits of buildings, farm equipment, kind of piles of crops. There's some bags of coffee beans. It sort of looks like anything that could be found in the area, this dragon has just been hoarding. It's not very large. It's a medium-sized black dragon. And it is, in fact, curled up on top of its little hoard.
So just to clarify, the horde is machinery. This is the most
if
hobo
you-
dragon I've ever seen.
If you want to have a look, you can try to do a perception check, see if you can spot anything else.
Okay, wait, how far are we from?
So you are at kind of the base of these terraced farms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're a
We're
little
pretty
ways off. You're
far.
right
Okay.
at the edge of the jungle. You don't need to worry about the dragon spotting you
Okay,
quite yet.
okay.
It's not like looking around super
Oh my
hard.
goodness, there's the dragon. It's right there. I see it.
I'm gonna check it out.
All right, so Sprocket, you see again very little of interest in the horde. There's a few coins kind of scattered around, a couple gems, but what there is a glowing blue battle axe, given pride of place right next to where the dragon sleeps.
Ooh. Minos, darling, I think I may have found you a new toy.
Oh, what for me?
Yes, darling. Do you see it over there in the distance?
Oh no,
Every-
I don't think I can handle a whole dragon right now. But that's very kind of you to think of me, Rocket.
No, darling. Everything the light touches, one day will be yours.
Oh.
So Kenneth will kind of lean over and he doesn't recognize it. He says, "That's new. The dragon must have brought it." And quite frankly, we don't need any kind of battle axes in our farms. So
I mean, you
Uh,
might though, considering what happened.
Well, hopefully we'll still have some adventurers or the town guards or whoever knows that.
Nobody
I'm
asked
not
you,
worried.
Kenneth.
That is true,
But if-
Kenneth. Nobody asked you.
Okay, but if you
Kenneth,
don't
you are
kill
the
me,
worst.
you can take that axe.
Has the dragon noticed us at all?
Not yet.
Can I do some sort of knowledge check?
Yes.
Of knowledge?
You can do an Arcana check. I believe.
Wonderful. I like the sound of that.
Gunnar, do you know how to use axes?
I know everything about everything.
Oh, then
Okay,
what kind of
so-
axe is that over there?
Sharp X.
Yeah, you're probably right.
He is in fact right. Elias, you know quite a bit about black dragons. So you definitely recognize that this is a young black dragon. It's a wormling. So
My knowledge
it's
told me that it's young.
Yeah, so it's probably just
You know
starting up,
all
right?
about
It's trying
these
to start a
dragons,
horde.
Elias.
You have heard tales of adventurers basically just killing these dragons. Like, obviously it's a dangerous dragon, but you feel confident that it's something that you guys should be able to handle. What you haven't heard of before is a dragon this young having mastered necromantic magic. So if it is in fact summoning a bunch of zombies, then it might be a little bit more powerful of a wizard than normal for its kind.
Calmin, you find poisons in woods from plants? Yes?
I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
I
Yes,
believe
yes,
he
yes.
said cowman.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm a Minotaur, I'm not a cowman. But I do a very good impersonation. Look at this. And Minos is going to like stretch his arms up and then just kind of like fall down so that he's on all fours. And he goes, "Whoa. I gotta do my taxes now."
Hey, hey.
See, I'm a cowman. I'm
fall
sorry
off.
about that, Rocket.
I'll fall off out of my back.
We're gonna need to get you a harness, Rocket.
Oh my god, could it be like a baby harness?
Baby Bjorn. Yikes.
I'll just hold my crossbow in it.
You find poison in woods. Minotaur.
No, thank you. I
Yeah.
don't want to deal with any snakes.
We need poisons, so when we kill Kenneth and feed to dragon die.
Okay,
I-
well,
Don't
Sorry,
think you're gonna kill me, but I haven't seen any.
Kenneth!
poisonous plants
No
around.
one is talking to you!
Elias, do you know if poisons will work on this kind of dragon?
Do I? From that Arcana
So,
check?
nothing about a black dragon would make it immune to poison. It has, in fact, acidic breath.
Yes.
And looking around at the farm buildings, you can see that kind of bits of wall have been dissolved with
Mhm.
some kind of caustic.
So we should be able to poison it. I don't know if any acidic effects will be useful, but poisoning should be fine.
Great.
Okay,
Minotaur,
well, I guess
Poison Kenneth.
Okay, I'm going to... What?
Everyone in the group, Kenneth included, speak Draconic.
Kenneth cannot.
Ooh,
Yes.
let me
I
check.
also cannot. I told you I don't speak to snakes.
I can, I think.
I cannot, but we also have the potion in case nobody can.
I do. I
Okay,
do.
perfect.
Dragons
My-
are also
my
known
ex-
to speak common.
my
from
ex-
time to time.
My ex-husband was a son of a bitch, and
Go
I
on.
wish I didn't. I wish I didn't know how to speak it, but
Beatrice...
Were you married to a dragon, Beatrice?
of course not. That's silly. He was only half.
All right.
Anyways, plan.
We
Come on.
poison Kenneth, feed to dragon, kill dragon, take farm, sell to highest bidder.
We should be on the lookout for, depending on whatever we want to do, we should be on the lookout for any undead critters that might sneak up on us.
Unfortunately, darlings, I think we're going to have to kill it. We can't have this thing summoning undead snakes throughout the jungle for the all of time.
Agreed. I mean, it's a lost art, really, that isn't appreciated, but I get why you wouldn't want that in this case.
No, it's disgusting. I hate it.
Oh, we have to have some chats later then.
Well, maybe there's a reason why it came to this farm. Maybe we don't have to kill it. Maybe we can just ask it to leave.
Yeah, maybe some stupid farmers hire it and stupid fellow group members agree to go.
We can try the diplomatic route, but we can put Beatrice in the front if that's gonna happen.
After
I know how to deal with Dragonborn. I'm sure dragons are practically the same thing.
Beatrice, may I please start referring to you as Mama B?
I'll allow it.
Matt, do we
Of
see
course you can, honey.
anything else in the farmlands? Do we see any signs of other undead?
Do an investigation check, I guess.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Looking for some details.
I'm trying to look around group to see if there are signs of any other undead. Here's a sign. Nope.
Yes.
Oh,
So
no,
you
that's
see,
just a
you
tree.
see trails. So all along the terraced farms, there's a variety of crops that are still growing. Some of the patches have been kind of cleared, some have been sprayed with acid, and a number of them have trails kind of just blazed through them as if something has just kind of shambled its way directly through all the plants. But you don't see anything moving at the moment.
Oh.
So there
Right.
there have been zombies, and the villagers told you that when the dragon first attacked there were zombies, but you don't see anything wandering around right now.
The large trails that were made, does it look like they were perhaps made by a giant snake?
Not as far as Minos can tell.
Yeah, I can't really tell that, Rocket, unfortunately.
I'm whispering in your ear.
He doesn't speak reptilian languages.
Is
he can't
this
notice
like a
snake
big
traps.
snake trail? Or...
Are there any machinery left around that he hasn't brought up to his horde?
Not a whole lot. So there's just a bunch of terraces of crops. There'll be a staircase, or like a path, I guess, with a bunch of stairs going up, because this is how the villagers would get up to their farm stead, I guess, their houses up at the top. But most of what you see around you are fields that, again, have been trampled a little bit more than usual, but still mostly growing a variety of different crops. So you might, in fact, be able to sneak around. Like they're tall crops, right? Like imagine some of them would be like corn, right? So you'd see like 10, 12-foot stalks. Others would be bushes, but if you felt like sneaking around a little bit, that's something you could do. Each of the terraces have kind of walls stepping between them, so you'd have to do a little bit of a climb, but it's like rough and fairly easy.
Alright, well, I guess we should start trekking up towards the dragon.
I would be careful.
Does anyone have a second thought about just bringing the 1,000 gold to the farmers and not fighting the dragon? Too late?
Mama B, you said you could speak dragon, and now's your time to shine.
I don't know a lot about dragons, but it seems weird that a dragon would choose a farm to attack. Like, aren't dragons typically interested in more wealth?
Yeah, can I check a black, like, this is a black dragon?
So you could do another Arcana check for that. See what you've heard about dragons.
You can't
Or
really
maybe,
put them
like
all in a box
or a
like
history
that, Peter.
check if you're good at history. Either.
Well, I mean, if I rolled a 1, it doesn't matter what I'm
one-
checking.
Yeah, you're not sure. Peter, if you want to do a knowledge check, you're thinking about it at the same time.
I don't think I would know anything about it, so I won't roll it.
It is. I should stress again that it is very unusual a dragon this young would have necromantic abilities. It's highly unusual.
Could it be a puppet?
No, it's a dragon. Very obvious.
My thought is that it's the puppet master, but who knows? I mean, if we go up closer and it can't intelligibly speak back, then it might be.
Okay, I also know something about puppets.
I don't mind approaching it head on and trying to talk to it, and maybe that'll serve at least as a distraction for you guys to sneak up in case things go sour.
Why don't we all sneak up and talk to it?
Well, because then if it goes sour, we're all getting attacked.
Well, we don't have to be next to each other.
How long would it take for the other half of the group to show up if trouble went down?
You'd be able to stay reasonably close, say within 60 feet, something like that.
Peter, if we all sneak up, then if there are other undead in the farm, then it'll take a while before they can come to the dragon. But if you make yourself known now, then you might attract anything that might be hiding.
I would just worry that the dragon might respond poorly to us attempting to sneak up on him if we do
We
that.
could always just be like, oh, this is not where we parked our wagon.
That seems reasonable. Let's go.
What if we draft a letter on behalf of the mayor, giving him an award like the key to the city, and that encourages them to go elsewhere?
I love the idea of a letter campaign. Impostering?
Yes.
Pretending to be somebody else. I won't allow the
Fraud.
mail to be used in such a way.
And wouldn't that just send the dragon to the town if you're giving him the key to the town?
Yes.
What if
But
we
he would
say we
get
give him the key
award.
to another town?
That's a great idea.
Well, it seems Peter's shot down the.
That town over
Mail.
there.
I'm happy to act as translator to anyone slower than myself,
Okay.
or someone
You know
who
what?
potentially is
I
larger.
actually
And
will try to write a letter to this dragon. I don't expect this to work, but I'm going to fold it into a paper airplane and just and toss it so that it'll land in the horde.
All right,
What?
you are very far away.
We're so
and
far, yeah.
up a hill.
That's why I said I don't expect it to work.
Okay. How? Just like a regular paper airplane?
Okay, how about I'll draft the letter, and as we're sneaking up, when we get closer, I'll toss it in. But yeah, a regular.
Okay, so
paper-
you're gonna sneak up. Is the goal.
yeah.
Okay, so everyone likes the idea of sneaking around.
This dragon's just watching us the whole time.
That's what you're gonna do. All right, so roll stealth checks, everyone. I guess.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh.
makes
Me and
sense.
Rocket.
you're too tall.
So
You're clearly just
Rocket
standing
and I
above the
forgot that we were actually stealthing, so we're just chatting away with each other using the main path, heading up towards the dragon.
Yes, so that seems totally fine. There's a nice easy set of stairs, even for someone Rocket's size. You can just kind of hike your way up the farms, and once you get most of the way up, the dragon kind of hears some chatting and turns its head and says, "Who dares come to the presence of Zarksoth, the mistress of undeath?"
I
Kenneth,
am Minos. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Someone told me not to tell you. Okay, forget I just said that.
He's not
Fine.
Minos.
Do you bring me a gift? Is this small creature to be made into a zombie for my horde?
Which small creature? Minos will say, looking around with Rocket, still on his shoulder.
Well, the one on your shoulder. Is that not some kind of... I'm not even sure what it is. I've never seen one before.
Oh, this
Oh,
is my
love
pet
to
squirrel,
reanimate.
Acorn.
I'll look like Minos'
Squirrel,
other
you
shoulder.
Yeah, Acorn.
There's no creature over there.
Well, I welcome all additions to my growing horde of zombies. And of course, you could serve me in undeath.
Oh, well, we were really not supposed to be the ones to talk to you, but our friends had a really good plan. And so, Beatrice and Peter, the dragon's here.
I have this paper airplane if you want it.
So she'll
I'll
look
walk up and
around.
I'll walk up and be like, ah, yes, I've heard infamous tales of you. You've been known quite across the land as quite the puppeteer.
Well, of course you have. I am the mistress of undeath, after all.
I too
My
am.
zombies travel far and wide.
I too am quite the puppeteer. In fact,
And so you would serve me and puppet my puppets. Yes, I like this idea.
oh no, there can only be one puppet master. I wish to challenge you to a puppet show competition.
Go on.
She like whips out this curtain. She's got a clothes rod with clothes pegs and a curtain that she sets up over there, a little box and stuff. And she's like, I will put on a show. You will put on a show. And these random strangers that have accompanied me will judge who is best.
A show of what sort? This doesn't seem like a duel of powers. This is just
I mean,
a toy.
artistry is power.
I believe
Artistry
you'll
is power,
find
sorcery
this
is art.
power. And she breathes a line of acid right beside you, and the ground starts to bubble and spit.
Oh my goodness. Beatrice, I don't think she likes her puppets.
She's gonna have her like most boss face on, but I'm also just gonna roll to see if she gets unnerved by that.
If you want to roll like an intimidation check, feel free.
Okay.
Okay, the dragon is unfazed. She says, "Ha! You think you could frighten a dragon? Minions! Get her!"
While your minions are
Now
eating
just
on
wait a
Beatrice.
minute.
Yes, we'll wait a minute, but they'll get you, you'll see. Just you wait.
I come here offering free entertainment, a jovial competition, and you're sicking things on me? That's very rude. You
Well-
should know as a hospitable guest or a hospitable host that we should be welcome. You've said it
You are
yourself that
welcome.
we are welcome.
You
Give
can
us-
join my
Give
group
us our due.
and puppet my puppets. Those are
You
your
must
options.
be young.
Oh,
You must be very young to be so rude.
You would do well to not anger the mistress of undeath, as my zombies will. Uh-oh. Have we?
yeah, I think
mistress?
we.
Oh, there we go. We're good.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Mistress
My zombies will destroy you. You'll see.
so there's no mister.
Oh,
Boys, they're gross. I would
Amen.
much rather have zombies.
Oh, tell me about it, sister. My ex-husband, Dragonborn, all dragon men are the same, right?
I've never really even bothered with dragon men. It's hard to find other black dragons, you see. They're usually in swamps, and there aren't very many around here.
Well, why's it gotta be black?
Well, otherwise the acid becomes a bit of a problem, you see. Have you ever tried to kiss something that dissolves? Frankly, if it's not a zombie, then it'll be one right after.
That sounds sad.
Oh, you know, I get along. After all, my minions are here with me, and they'll get her.
What can we do to help?
Yes.
You're hurting. Is it a juice box? Is it, guys, go around. What do you need?
Yeah. So if anyone else is doing anything right
Please,
now,
someone else be doing something while she's just talking out of her asshole. Like, come on.
I feel like Minos would be really caught up in the conversation, so he'll be like right there paying attention the whole time.
okay.
Gunnar
anyone else?
is dumbfounded and horrified shock. Like
I'm
watching a train wreck unfold before him in disbelief.
I'm still hidden, so I think I can fire off a spell.
If anyone is still hidden and hasn't been called out by name or like pointed to, then you are still
Nope.
hidden.
And over there, and over there.
Yeah, no, I think I escaped Minos's name dropping. I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness.
Okay.
I'm gonna do.
It didn't want. Oh, this one never lets me do it.
Oh yeah, that's still
I
I
weird.
forgot about that.
This dragon hasn't even attacked us yet.
Well, she's sicking her minions. I feel like that's an appropriate thing.
Any minion? Have you heard any minions?
She's gently
Oh,
threatening, okay?
Ignore her.
Unless you're hiding with Elias.
Did I do it?
That a roll on AC?
Yeah.
Yes.
yes, you hit.
Nice.
Oh goodness, where did
Um,
that come from?
Me, bitches.
Stand up.
Yeah, pretty much. But like in a triumphant pose. Okay, so now I get to do 2d8 damage.
Nice.
Two different vibes going on with these gifts.
All right. So a beam shoots out of the crops, I suppose, and hits the dragon square in the chest, and she screeches,
Good roll.
"Ah! How dare you sneak up on me!
I
I'll
do
kill you
need a
all!"
constitution save, though, just saying. Also, the way I stand up, can it be a combo of the two gifts that were just
One is how you raise out, and the other one is how you're hitting the spell.
So she does not save.
No, she doesn't. So she's poisoned.
Okay. And what is
Great.
She's poisoned until my next turn, which I don't know how that works because we're not even in turns yet.
Well, we'll get into turns real quick.
You just
So,
shot a
yeah,
dragon. I think we're getting into turns real quick.
Initiative start? Question mark? No.
In it
Start-
begin.
It begin. In it.
Okay, so everyone in it, join.
Can we get confirmation that black dragons are evil?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elias got
dragons.
really high on the knowledge, so.
Yeah,
we can
really
trust him.
high.
Considering like we just attacked it and it has
We did not just attack it.
Wow.
Una, are you having troubles with just attacking something for without determining if they're good or evil? I'm just trying to keep track.
That was not Gunnar asking. That was me.
I needed to put an end to the really sad puppetry going on and the back and forth.
Then you should have shot Beatrice.
That's okay. It was awful. It was painful.
There we go. Alright. Okay, so yes, the dragon is extremely upset. But she has been shot and is clearly woozy from the poisoned ray.
Ooh.
How did we?
Oh,
we
So
join?
poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
You're welcome, everyone.
So initiative.
What?
Has everyone joined? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You're so far away, I can't hear you.
There you
Ah, that is so classic. I love it.
go. Okay, Sprocket, you are quick on the jaw and out in the open.
Oh.
So, is it just the dragon right now, or is there anything around us?
The dragon is what you see. You can
That
look
was
around if you wish.
a strategic answer, which I do not appreciate. I'm going to... I don't know how, but I'm going to cast Catapult.
Yep.
On the dragon.
So you have some rocks in your pocket that you're firing away. Dex save.
Yes, somehow.
They're poisoned is a saving throw an ability check? No, right?
No,
For the purposes of stuff. 20.
because I think you can get bonuses to saving throws.
Yes, yeah, it is different because guidance wouldn't help
Yeah.
with that kind of stuff. Ooh.
Okay, so again, she's been ambushed. She wasn't expecting a fight right off the bat, so she's failed her save and will take 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
So a rock thumps into the dragon's side, and she screeches again.
I really wasn't part of this plan, I swear. I promised Black Dragon.
Yeah, maybe in order for me to cast this, I'm gonna get like Milos to like hold on to like one end of this catapult that I just kind of made out of my bag. Okay, launch!
Hook it,
Right.
hook it between my horns like an elastic band. Yeah.
Oh, Peter,
Oh my god! I love
as your allies are flinging rocks and beams
I'm
at this
actually
dragon.
just gonna take my action, show that I have a weapon, but put it down visibly and say, look, clearly we are not amateurs. We have some damage capabilities here, but I personally don't really want to attack you. Is there any way we can negotiate you leaving? this
Well,
way.
Crossbow.
You could kill whatever creature just hit me with that poison ray. Then
Okay,
you
so
too could
And
join my army of the
a creature
undead.
hit you with a poison ray, and you destroyed a village. That's bad things have happened on either side here. Can I roll intimidate using the fact that they hit her to try to?
Is Peter literally saying there are good people on both sides?
I said both sides have made mistakes.
You can roll intimidate if you want.
His
I'm
hair's
also
going
doing
orange.
this as my action. I won't attack this turn.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this gift.
I hope that starts filling. It is not.
Intimidation.
I really wish I could just like attack again and throw another catapult like over Peter at her.
That's intimidation.
You.
That looks brutal.
I like you. You will live and join my army. I've always wanted to turn a paladin.
I
Wait,
already
you said
have a
live,
job.
so she can't join your undead army if she lives.
Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
That'll be my full action.
Minions, spare the mailman.
Whoa,
Beatrice, you're up.
postal worker.
So he already has, or the dragon already has disadvantage on attack and ability checks.
That's correct.
Okay, but not on
Saving throws.
not on saving throws. Cool. Then, since B already has her puppet out,
You got this,
Shut
B.
up. you got this B.
Away. We are in public fighting a dragon.
She's gonna. What? How did you pronounce her first name?
I am Zarksoth, the mistress of undeath. Don't forget it
Zarksoth.
again.
Like sauce or like soth. Sark is in like bark with a Z. Like, what are we talking about here?
I thought you said you knew dragons. Haven't you heard a dragon name before?
Oh, you want to come for me?
Well, it doesn't sound like your ex-husband did.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, man.
We can't kill this dragon, my friend. New party member.
Oh, B is roasted.
Oh.
She's just gonna like look into her hand puppet for a second. Her hand will start to like tremble a little bit. The puppet will turn, and she's gonna cast Mind Sliver.
Oh.
Like, suck on this bitch.
More saves. Alright.
Yeah, everything is a bard. Everything is saved.
Yeah, that's so bad.
Intelligence save.
Intelligence save is pretty
Ooh.
solid. Our dragon's
Oh, nice.
You have spiked the dragon.
Excellent. So it's-
And subtract d4 from the next saving throw. Okay, cool.
and then
So-
who's next? Like, who hasn't attacked yet? Gunnar, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
but you can't. Gunnar's hiding right now.
Okay, true. Then I'm going to kind of
Elias and Minos haven't gone yet.
I'm going to turn the puppet to Elias and be like, "You got this. Fuck her up." And then she's going to run away a little bit further, and she's going to give you bardic inspiration as she runs away. Basically, my goal is to be outside of,
Great.
like, further away from the range.
Does that mean I have advantage on the next thing that I do?
You can add a d6, I believe, to
Yeah.
the next d20 roll. you
Do
roll.
I-
Next
Want to.
D20, yeah.
Do I do that through Discord, or do I just...
No, just
Okay.
say you did.
Okay, I'll just track it on the side. And I'm done.
I'm just gonna yell, "Thanks, Mama B."
So this is how
yeah.
it works for you, Elias, the Bardic Inspiration.
Right.
That is a lot of reading you're
I
asking
know.
of me.
It's essentially that you get to choose to add it after you see the roll, but before the DM tells you whether it's successful or not. That's all that's really saying.
So Elias,
Gotcha, okay.
you set all this off with a ray of sickness, right?
I did indeed.
And you are kind of hanging out in the fields. You were trying to sneak up.
I guess I was.
So
I
you
don't like this line of
hear-
questioning.
You hear a rustling in the crops behind you,
Oh fuck.
and a zombie ankylosaur bursts out
Holy
and
shit!
swings its spiked tail at you.
That's my favorite kind of dinosaur.
Oh my god.
It's been nice. It's
That
been nice
spike.
knowing all of you. I'm about to die to an ankylosaur.
Oh my god, you got crit!
Yeah, you are.
So that doubles the dice, right?
Yes. Not the modifiers.
I will be a paste.
Maybe he'll roll all ones. Ooh, oh my
You take a
god.
lot of damage.
Yeah. I'm pretty almost dead.
Almost dead. You're not
What the
dead.
fuck do you mean?
Like I'm not
almost
like
dead?
straight up dead yet, but I'm definitely unconscious.
Are you not straight up dead yet? How much HP do you have?
What is the? Oh, is there a death?
If
from
you go
massive
negative
damage?
Yeah,
max
there is a death for massive
HP,
damage.
it's straight death.
It's been nice knowing all of you.
Oh,
I'm
no,
very
man,
dead.
crushed. We were taking this way too lightly.
You attacked a dragon and you're surprised someone died.
Elias is pretty sure that we could
Elias-
take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
He
was.
rolled
And
high.
The dragon itself was taking a lot of damage and has taken a lot of damage.
It was a heroic way to go. Splattered.
The zombie
your
ankylosaur
cowardly
has
attack on the dragon.
crushed your necromancer compatriot,
Yeah.
and Elias falls to the floor.
You don't got this.
So Zarkon cackles. He says, "You see, the minions of undeath are powerful. Get the rest of them, zombie." And that is the ankylosaur's turn, and Elias is dead. So, oh, or I could get them myself. And she does not like Beatrice at all, and she's gonna fly directly at Beatrice and breathe an acid breath.
Disadvantage, bitch. You can't hit this.
So you have to roll a save. Roll a
Fuck.
dexterity saving throw. She's not hitting anyone else. It's just a
Wow,
line
straight up
directly
death.
into Beatrice's face.
Jeez.
Oh, come on. He had a kill.
I was not expecting
He
that.
did,
Alright.
but
So,
so surprising.
And
so
level
you are
2.
splattered
Nice
with
save.
acid. You dodge half of it, but you will still take 10 acid damage. As she's fed up with your words and barbs.
And your mouth talking noises.
Exactly. Minos, you're up. The dragon is extremely bloody. She's been poisoned. There are like large hunks of rock taken out of her.
Okay. Minos doesn't kind of, I guess, really know that Elias has just like instantly died to that attack. So Minos is going to rush over to Elias's body and will like nudge it.
Oh my god,
and
the
like
default nudge.
to try to like heal Elias. And it not working. Come on, little buddy. Come on, you got this, little buddy. And is going to kind of give up his turn being distraught over Elias dying.
Okay. Yep. So
Okay, our
after
feelings.
Minos, it is Gunnar. You're up.
Gunnar would also like to pass his turn to grieve for life.
I'm picturing
didn't
everybody
think he-
standing still,
really-
just like.
Really in character for him.
Pretty sure Gruno's gonna get like advantage on the rest of his like rolls at this point.
No, totally. He is going to enter a rage. And he's going to be like, only Gunnar killed Gunnar's useless comrades!
Aww.
And he will charge at the dragon. and try to hit him with his warhammer.
Go for it.
It will be a reckless attack because it's
Yep.
Gunnar. Attack where?
All right, that is a solid hit, and you will in fact crush the life out of Zarksoth, and she cries,
Oh.
"No! No! The rulers of undeath are without end! I cannot be slain!" And she collapses to the floor.
I
You
believe
couldn't do that a few turns ago?
well,
So the Ankylosaur is just kind of hanging out next to Elias.
oh my god, I have a new pet.
It's undead.
I will name it Elias.
New character for you to roll up, Frankie.
Oh my god. You guys, next time I'm going to be a rotting ankylosaur. Let's do this.
You'd fit right in, really.
Seriously. Wouldn't be the
So,
weirdest person here.
Rocket,
next?
you're up.
So there's the thing left.
Yeah.
Big
It's
ol'
also like
dinosaur.
right next to us because you were on me and I ran over to Elias.
Damn it, man. Okay, I'll attack it with my crossbow.
That never works.
Rocket, wait before you attack. Perhaps it won't attack us anymore. Your master is dead. Please don't strike us anymore. You already got one body, one good friend of ours. How many more do you need?
And for that, we greatly thank you. Also, there is Kenneth. Please kill.
So if you don't do anything, the Ankylosaur is just kind of like wandering forward, and it will take a swipe at Minos on its way by, but it's not fixated on anything.
Okay.
So it will just wander off after this.
It's
Cool.
just the dinosaur thing left.
Randomly attacking anything within its range. That'll be safe for the
That's a hit.
Yes, okay. So it takes a half-hearted swipe at the Minotaur, basically just because you're like it's hardly even aiming this. It's just swinging a big club tail around, and it will head off south towards town.
Okay, well that's somebody else's problem now.
Just the farmland.
Okay, so there doesn't seem to be anything else moving around.
Is Elias
including-
twitching or
Roll.
how much brain matter?
He
Is there-
definitely
is there
runs
any-
over.
What's healing? It's like roll a medicine check.
Medicine.
Oh no, Gunnar does not care. Sorry.
Is
I
this
would-
just to find out if I'm dead?
B would run over to try to see if she could heal.
Sure. Yeah. So feel free to inspect.
Oh, fuck off, B.
You're the
I'm
one who
checking
like
with that
won't
man.
give up on the like
so
resuscitation.
Beatrice thinks she can save him. You're pretty confident.
You got this. You got this,
Do some
Beatrice. Don't give
CPR,
up.
Get some bandages out.
I don't know if the medicine check was open to everyone, but I rolled.
Yeah, no, feel free.
Peter, help!
You are
Save
less
him!
confident. But Peter, as Beatrice is administering herbs and doing her best in whatever way she would to try to heal Elias.
I feel like it's essential oils.
No, it's just juice boxes. She's just throwing the juice boxes at him. Take them.
You notice Elias's fingers start to twitch.
Uh-oh.
If I am a fucking zombie, people.
So would you like to be a zombie people? You
I don't know how to
we
answer
can-
this.
You can be a zombie PC. At the moment, there are no necromancers around to bring you back as an evil undead, as it were. But there's sufficient necrotic energy surrounding the entire jungle that many of the lifeless corpses are coming back.
You know what? Sure, let's be a fucking zombie.
Alright.
God.
Gunar's gonna
So-
smash the skull of this corpse that attempts to run.
So, Elias, your eyes flutter open, and just as Gunnar's warhammer is coming down, you can
Oh my
say something
God.
if you want.
What the fuck?
Crunch.
No, it has no head. Oh my goodness, he was definitely a zombie, Gunnar. It's a good thing you cut off his head.
I think my
What,
undead body
zombies?
will stay dead this time. crushed skull.
So it's on you. If you want to kind of twist out of the way and come back with a zombie template, you can do that, or you can roll a new character.
I
as you
think
so
I
desire.
am dead. I
Okay.
believe I am dead.
So
Yes.
with even a necromancer couldn't keep the spirit in the body after the huge warhammer smacks down.
What body?
The zombie's more of an
Guys, every
automaton
part of him into
anyway.
a paste.
Or like, did we hear him? Was he saying something? Is it, nah, just gas
No.
escaping.
Yeah, Peter, you're
Impossible
sure
to
he's
go
dead.
up.
That's if he wasn't dead before, he's certainly dead with no brains left.
I'm gonna turn to Kenneth and look him dead in the eyes and say, Kenneth, we sacrificed for you. When these farmers come back, you will build a statue in his memory. That's the
Oh.
first thing you do. When I come back here, which I will, I expect to see at least a life-size statue of that man.
Of course, right away, sir. We'll get right on it. Thank you so much for saving our farm. Again, if there's anything in the horde that you want, take it. We're not gonna complain. You've done more than enough.
I'm going to lift Elias's body, a la Hagrid, kind of carrying Harry's body, and I'll be bringing it back to town with us.
That is a crowded space. Like, you have Rocket on your shoulder, and you've got me in your arms.
Carrying, I'm a big guy.
Yeah.
But you guys could
Carry
go
over again.
maybe check the horde that the dragon was on for anything we
Will the
missed.
statue be of Elias pre-head smash or post-head smash?
Oh, of course it would be as he was in life. We want to
But
honor
how do you
the
remember his
adventurers that
face?
help us.
It's missing.
I have a pretty good memory. I'll make sure it looks like him. Don't you worry.
Okay,
We-
I'll
we have
investigate the
some fine
pile
stone
for that
cutters in town.
axe and other things.
I'll go look at the horde too.
I'll be on Miles's shoulder, so I will not join.
So Kenneth will run off. Actually, he's perfectly content. He knows he can cross the river, no problem whatsoever, and he's going to tell everyone else that the farm is clear and that everyone's safe to go back. And they'll make sure that Cece gets back to town to meet you there.
Do
Hey,
we allow?
Be sure to build the bridge, Kenneth, please. Thank you.
Oh yes, we'll make sure that bridge gets sorted out. But when you guys are ready to go back to town, you should take the main road. You'll see it at the bottom of the hill.
That
There's a
would've
much
been
better
fucking
bridge.
helpful.
Well, it was far away from the caves, but if you're trying to get back to town, you'll have no problem.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really good information. When I asked if there was another way, perhaps this was when you could have told us that we could have used the main road. But that's okay. I understand how you might have
the
been
main road was
confused in this
hours away.
situation. I
It
guess
would've
we're
been
yelling
dark.
at this point because Kenneth's already so. I guess that information. Oh, he's already gone. Okay. Well. that's
Farewell.
fine.
This isn't over,
Thanks
Kenneth.
again.
This isn't over.
All right. So if you are looking through the Dragon Horde, there's a lot of junk, but there is also some sacks of roasted coffee beans for anyone who wants to grab some coffee. There are about 90 gold pieces worth of gold and gems. So there's just a pile of money with a couple gems scattered throughout. There are 6 humanoid skulls intricately carved with runes and symbols and inlaid with silver, each of which are worth 25 gold. And in the center of the horde, given pride of place, is the glowing blue battle axe that is a +1 battle axe.
We take everything. I count as a size larger for the purpose of carrying.
Excellent. So you can easily take whatever you want.
All of it. We're taking it. We're
Nice.
dragging the whole pile of crap back to town.
Did your character have any like notable family or something? If I were to look that up in the post office registry.
You won't find anything.
Okay.
Yeah. So whoever wants to take the axe, that's the major thing, and then there's a bit of money in the loot channel.
I'll grab. Gunnar will grab the axe.
And then the money just divide between the rest.
You'll also find a letter. It is written in Draconic, but someone
Oh.
can speak Draconic, right?
I can read that.
Voila.
Giant and primordial. Like a
Oh
real-
gosh. Mind somebody reading out? But Beatrice, read it out, and you found the letter. You read it out to us.
Yes,
Well,
you
it's-
can
it's-
translate for everyone else.
It's a little rusty, but it says, Mighty Czar. Oh, that's how you spell it. It's an X, not a Z. But, you know, sometimes the X makes the Z noise.
That's what
Anyway,
I've
friend.
heard.
Anyway, friend just died. Mighty Zarzoth, mistress of undeath. Truly, your unsurpassed might has been shown by your successful raising of the humans' mighty town, and I congratulate you on the growth of your most valuable hoard. As we previously discussed, your arcane might is far too... I'm unfamiliar with this word, so I don't know how to translate it. I'll just skip it. To waste on the raising of simple minions. And so I provide with you this token gift of a zombie dinosaur to guard your hoard. Of course, the jealous humans will likely send town guards to steal your hoard from you. In fact, if they do not, I would take this as a sign that they do not properly respect you or your great power. I'm sure you will have no difficulty destroying their soldiers, particularly if you lure them to you by continuing to rampage across the countryside. After all, only by drawing their attentions will you obtain their fear and respect that you so obviously deserve. The sooner you start this process, the quicker your power and hoard will grow. Above all, remember our words. The rulers of undeath are without end. Signed, T. What a stupid name. Peter, do you know who T is? This is perfect.
Well, I know C. Oh wait, I'm not there.
Peter, who's
Could have
T?
been reading very loudly.
I was putting on a show. I was using the show voice.
It's
A
taking a long
dramatic-
time for them to do this, right? Could we short rest? I'd like to spend some.
Yes, you can take a short rest. It's actually starting to get dark.
Okay.
And so if you want to even take a long rest, or if you want to hike back to town, those are kind of two options that are available to you.
Let's stay overnight in the farm.
We should probably go. Well, I would prefer to stay in town if that's okay, Beatrice.
That would also be pretty reasonable. It's you'd get in after dark, but
Okay.
I want to return to Mark. Let's see if Cece got back.
Lay down Elias's body next to Iron Jaw's charging body.
Oh god.
the wagon full of party members.
You're just recharging Elias. I know you'll be better in the morning.
Okay, yeah, so if you want to trek back to town, that is something that can be done. Once again, the jungle stays quiet even when you get closer to town. And at the other bridge, it's a larger bridge going directly from the farm to town, you see that the river is still black and dark, but the bridge in this case is unbroken, and you're able to cross without any
Nice.
difficulty. When you arrive in town, the guards are a little bit on edge. They lower their weapons when they see people coming, but when they see that you're all, I was going to say all alive, but all not undead, they're happy to let you in. And they'll be like, did you see anything? What's going on out there? It seems very strange.
I killed dragon. Like big snake, but with wings.
There was a dragon out there?
Not anymore, I kill. Why you no listen?
Oh, well done. That makes our job a lot easier.
Well,
I'm
we
glad they didn't
lost
send
one
me
of
out on
our-
dragon hunting duty.
We lost one of our party members, though.
But it was worst one, so it's okay.
Not you.
Ah, we have vacancy and party if interested.
I'll think about it. There's a few people in town that might be interested in becoming adventurers. A few people have talked about it, but I'm pretty happy with my guard job. I mean, I didn't have to go out into the jungle and fight a dragon, so that's a pretty good deal. Feel free to visit the local stonecutters if you want a memorial statue made. He does a really good job.
Nothing to memorialize. Waste of money.
We were probably
Fine.
just gonna. Oh, you know what? Actually, instead of carrying him the whole way, I'm just gonna toss him in the river, and I'll be like,
Yep.
"You like necrotic things, Elias, and so now you get to be, with your kind of magic."
Before you do that, if that's even an option,
Yeah, go for it.
is it an option, Jamie? Or would you have just done it and then explained after?
Yeah, I feel like Minos would have had the thought and just dumped his body over.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm gonna be holding on for dear life.
Sprocket's perch is a little bit less secure than
Yeah.
it appeared.
Should we all say a few words about our good friend Elias? Maybe
Sorry,
our
am I
favorite memory?
Yes, you
Floating
had a
away
wand that
now?
we could have used, and you threw it in the river.
Oh, well, that's definitely gone.
I was gonna say if someone has mage hand, you could probably fish it out.
Elias had
That would have been
Elias
What did Elias have?
I think so, yeah.
The wand of...
Oh,
Wonder.
I'll cast Mage Hand.
Oh!
Hey! So yeah, the wand is magical and it doesn't dissolve that quickly in the necrotic energy, so you can fish it out and shake it off and maybe give it a
So-
point on something.
The way that I'll fish it out is I'll cast my spell, but I have a little mechanical bird named Winston. So I'll sick Winston out into like the river to like quickly like grab it before it goes below the water.
All right, yeah. So Winston grabs it and kind of flies back, and its wings start to rust up a little bit, but it makes it back to you, and you'll be able to polish them up.
Perfect.
Rocket, I didn't know you had a bird. That's very exciting.
Yes, darling, this is little Winston. My little Winston here. I made him myself. He can do anything, darling. Anything.
Oh, that's amazing. We should introduce Winston to Acorn sometime.
Absolutely, darling. And let me just oil up his gills tonight, and then they can have a little play date.
Maybe we discuss as a group before throwing our former party member's body into the acidic river, perhaps. So I don't think they'll be able to immortalize him in stone very well anymore.
Okay, Beatrice, next time that we're going to be tossing a body into an acid river, I'll be sure to consult with the party. That's my bad.
If you're gonna, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. And if you're gonna be a part of this family, we need to hold each other to a higher standard.
I already said I promise, so I'm just gonna...
Okay, so yeah, do you have anything you want to do in town? You can
Get some
arrange
pants.
things very easily.
Oh yeah, pants.
All of this, my dead body for fucking pants.
They're really nice.
Who's getting his pair?
I
So,
mean, I have the
I don't think
yeah.
I'd fit.
So...
So you can head back to Mark, and he'll sit there. He'll be like, "Oh, you're back. But where's Cece?
I knew it.
Is she safe?
Yeah,
Is my wife okay? She has to be okay, right?"
You listen, man. You and her are gonna have a long chat. There's something dysfunctional in this relationship, and
No, she's my lovely wife, and as long as she's safe,
oh,
which
honey,
she is, correct?
oh, honey.
I'm
Oh
sure
yes,
everything will be
Cece
fine.
is safe. She gave us a quest. We saw her.
Oh, thank goodness she's okay. Is she on her way back? Did you deal with the bandits?
Yep. They were bandits, though they were farmers, and it turned out that because they were farmers, the Cece wanted to help them because there's a big black dragon, and the big black dragon had killed one of our allies. I don't know if I told you that, but then Cece stayed at the cave, and then Kenneth came to town, and I don't know where Kenneth is now anyway, but it turned out that Elias shot the dragon first, if you were wondering who shot first, and then we swear that we heard that he came back alive, but then Gunnar smashed his head in, so then I tossed his body in the river. Wait, what were we talking about again?
Well, I'm not sure I followed all of that, but it sounds like you've certainly done some sort of job cleaning up around town, and you're telling me that my wife is safe, and I think that means you've mostly done your job.
Yeah, we completed the quest.
I could certainly all fit you for the regular pants right now, and you'll have a lovely set of clothing, but I do need to see Cece safe before I can pass on the magical set. And fortunately, Cece will walk in right now.
Oh, good.
So
Oh, there she is!
it took Kenneth a little while to make it over to the cave and tell her it was safe. But oh, Mark! Oh, it's so good to see you again. I'm so glad you sent all these lovely adventures. The 6 of them were just such nice people. I'm so glad you found them. And clearly they did the job that we all requested of them, and they deserve a proper reward. All 6. Wait, there's only 5 of you here. Is everything okay?
Beatrice will start crying.
Oh, Minos gonna blubber a little bit. We had a bit of an accident, and now we lost one of our friends.
Oh,
But we are still owed the
darlings.
same amount of money. Just divide among less people.
Darlings, you will get your reward. I am so sorry. I
In
thought
fact,
you adventurers would have no problem with that dragon.
Perhaps we deserve premium for dead colleague. Very important to all of us.
No, I think Elias is worth maybe 1 pair of magical leggings. That sounds about right to me.
I truly wish we could give you more, but these are very rare. I will certainly give you the choice. We have 2 fine sets of leggings here. And so she'll have them brought out, and there is one very smooth black set of leggings, and a blue, very hard-wearing, kind of tough set of leggings.
Oh.
So we'll kind of point them out, and the blue ones will count as a belt of dwarven kind, and the leggings will count as a ring of free action.
Ooh, belt of dwarven kind.
Would either of them make
Wow.
these asses look better?
Why, I would go for the leggings in that case. Sometimes people see a little more than you might expect them to, but they are fantastic leggings. If you are interested, however, both of these are very fine-fitting pants. And Mark, at this point, as he sees you looking at the blue denim pants, will say, "Oh yes, this is my finest work, and for some of you, it will help with what you're missing, if you know what I mean. Provides
Can
a
I
little
roll
bit of
for-
extra help to those who need it."
Sorry,
Can
what was
you
the
roll
other
for
item?
creepiness?
So I can get
The other item is a ring of free action.
free action.
Sounds
These
like
are-
creepy vibes here.
Oh.
So you guys I'll let you guys pick between what you want there. But they said they'd fit us for regular pants too.
Yes,
And,
so
uh,
you can
Fancy
all
pants.
take.
Pants.
Yes, you could all take a set of very fine tailored clothing that will be
Ooh.
essentially nobles wear if you need to blend in somewhere like that.
I will, I'm sure.
So,
hint, hint to
yes,
all you
even-
DM players.
Even a minotaur, it'll be well suited for a minotaur to look like, he fits in with high society.
I would like to request their finest purple pants.
Absolutely, whatever you want.
Gunnar will not take any clothing. He fights in as little as humanly possible.
We noticed.
Not even a bandolier or a scabbard. We make all kinds
Nothing.
of things here.
But
Well, then-
how about gauntlets? Gloves.
Permit me to give you a handshake, sir, for saving the town from that dragon.
I'd rather not.
On you,
Can
I
you make
suppose.
these ones? He'll flip the ones that are the equivalent of the belt of dwarven kind. Can you make them maybe just a little bit bigger so that they can fit my rather girthy legs?
Yes, darling. Take the extra material from mine and put it onto his.
So I'd like to
Of
take.
course.
Cool.
These are magic leggings, of course. And
So I'm
they'll
taking,
easily fit.
Nice. I'm gonna take the leggings that are the equivalent of the belt of dwarven kind.
Yep.
And I'm also gonna expect the fine clothes as well. Still.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay,
They'll even fit in with the fine clothes if you want them to.
Oh. Okay, so what kind of maintenance do I need for these pants?
Why, nothing at all. This is our finest work.
Oh
You'll
my
have
goodness,
no
this is the
problem.
best kind of clothes for a Manitar.
I'm glad you like them. Well, thank you all very much, and I am terribly sorry about your friend. Please
We're
feel
over it.
free
I'm
to
just
enjoy the town.
I'm kidding.
there's a
I'm
lovely
kidding.
Bitches.
Never start a fight you cannot win.
Did anybody else want the blue pants?
So you get one. So Minos has taken the blue jeans, and that is your kind of.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize we
No,
only
sorry.
got one of these. I'm so sorry. Beatrice,
What
did you
was-
want the blue ones?
No, sorry, I meant the other ones. I wasn't sure if because there was the dwarven one is spoken for. I wasn't sure who got the other one.
Unfortunately, we have very many customers, and many of them have paid for these items a long
Oh.
time in advance. I did my best, and you've all done great work, but I can't leave all of them waiting.
We already
Okay.
ones from the
So we
elf.
get one.
Yes, the elves, fortunately, can usually wait.
He's dwarf, right?
He is.
Okay, I guess I'm not attuned to this belt yet.
Soon.
Advantage of my persuasion.
He resists his own pants.
Okay.
You don't look that good.
So who wants to get the other item then?
There isn't another item.
It was just one or the other.
Yeah.
Right?
You take it. You
Yeah.
take your choice.
Gotcha.
And
All right. Well,
And-
again, the two will thank you and provide their condolences, and they can. You can park your wagon for as long as you want.
I'm gonna ask that instead of in place of other clothes, because she's pretty okay on that front. That she gets small clothing sets that are about yay big.
Ah,
Like
doll clothing.
doll
Oh,
clothing.
yes, of course.
Exactly.
We have an entire wing over here. Have a look.
Do you happen to have any marionettes or anything like that?
We don't do the puppets per se, but the clothes we definitely do. It's easy to make. They don't take very much fabric.
Mark, what is the mayor's first name?
The mayor is Arlong Geld.
with a T?
It's silent.
Does that start with a T? A silent T, perhaps?
No tea. Well, he drinks it, but I'm not quite sure what you're getting at.
Is there
Do you have a
anyone-
list of everyone in town whose name starts with a T?
Not for me, you can't. I don't keep ledgers that detailed.
Perhaps a post
The
office.
mayor may in fact have such a thing.
How could we go talk to the mayor? Can
He
you
hasn't
give
let
us a
very many
recommendation?
people in. I can probably give you a letter of recommendation. You've done lots for me. He's usually not to be disturbed, but again,
I mean, we
anything
did
I can
kill
do to
a
help
dragon in the farmland.
You
so...
have, and the mayor would probably wish to know about
We
that,
did
so
not
yes.
kill dragon. I killed dragon. You
Whoa.
I hear something from beyond the grave.
The watery grave.
Yes, Mayor
So-
will meet with Dragon Slayer, great hero.
So he will write you a letter of introduction to the mayor. He'll stamp it with his seal, and he'll say, "Give these to the guards if they give you any trouble. They know enough not to mess with me."
Okay, thank you very much. And thank you for the pants.
Oh, you're quite welcome. You've done fine work for me, and for Cece.
Yeah, you guys really need to open your communication channels.
Oh, hush! Y'all are so funny. Go on now, get.
Okay, it's quite late, right? I'm
It
assuming
is.
we're
It is
not
now
going
very late.
to
You probably don't want to mess with the mayor today.
the mayor now. So, Minos is going to lead, well, himself and Rocket, if Rocket's still with him, towards the inn or tavern in town.
What about a
I'm not
comfy
walking.
bed and breakfast?
Yeah, so there would be a little bit of both. Again, there aren't very many travelers going through, but those that are, this is where they would stop. So there is a small inn as well as a couple of kind of lodging houses that people could hang out and grab some food. And with that, I think we are probably at a good place to call it.
As we leave-
Awesome.
Anything else?
Oh,
As
okay.
we leave, Beatrice is doing exactly as the gift says. She's sliding over a lovely marriage counselor card, says nothing, and then just walks out.
Amazing.
If you look back, Cece will just slowly tear it up, kind of below the desk.
Makes me wish I
Don't
had
kink shame them, Beatrice.
Oh,
Yeah,
hush, hush.
so for the next session, we are in town, and there are a wide variety of peoples of shapes and sizes here, so...
Is that a?
There was a
comment?
call for
Roll up and
adventurers, so if another adventurer were to show up.
Yes, it would be a good place to run into other people of an adventuring nature, shall we say. And,
Gotcha. Heard you loud and clear. Yep.
Maybe someone
gir-
with double-digit hit points.
Over the gurgle of water over my dead body, I can hear you loud and clear.
that
One
that
more
was
million
definitely a
times
lot
in
more
the-
damage than I was expecting to come out all at once.
41.
The Blackwater Genasi.
All right, so
Too
for
soon.
our YouTube viewers, thank you so much for watching, and stop by for our next part when Frankie will have a whole new character. First Death. Wow, Adventure 2. Thanks for stopping by.